Alright guys, welcome to Mining Positivity with PJ, and we are on our final episode of our Valentine's Day build here. So we've created this whole little Valentine's area on the island, and we're going to do, or attempt to do, the last piece of it here, which is to build a frog that is kind of spewing water out of its mouth, and yeah, it's going to lead into this little lake area. And so one of the things is that the center of this is not really centered. So, and also we need some room to actually build this frog. So I'm going to push some of this back just a little bit and we'll get to building. So I don't think this is going to take a crazy long time. At least I'm hoping it's not going to take a crazy long time. I don't know how I'm going to build this. I didn't like pre-build it or anything because we don't do that here. We don't pre-build anything. We just film the train wreck as it goes along here. I think that should be enough space there. So, all right, I'm thinking the frog has maybe got his legs started here, right? So maybe like leg 1, leg 2. Okay, those are his legs. And then his body maybe goes back like 2. Let's see. We go like 1, 2. I kind of filled that in. I'm wondering if his legs need to be only 1 apart. Let's see. Let's see what that looks like. It might be okay. All right. So we'll just throw this down, but we probably won't see any of that. We'll build it up on the sides because I want it to look like he's kind of perched almost. And then build this up. We'll do like that. And then like right here is maybe where we start the face. So the face will come out. See, without it, I think I need to build this to where there's just 1 part for the feet. So, and it should be probably right here, which means we should put the other leg there. So let's take this down, because like I said, that's how we do here. Kind of trial and error things out. So if I throw this here, and you'll see what at the end what I'm thinking as far as like the bent leg. So let's remove this. I'm worried he might be a little too small for what I'm thinking. Well, that's completely off. That's like completely, utterly off. How did that happen? Oh, because I shouldn't have moved that. That should have stayed where it was. Okay, we're back. And it's nighttime, so let me go just flip this to day real quick, and we'll get right back at it. Okay, so we are back. If this is going to be the head area, which maybe we'll raise that like that, and then we'll leave that spot open, and we'll go like 1, 2, 3. So I don't want them to be like ginormous, but 3 on each side, and then say we make this his cheeks, like right here, this area. Let me jump up here. Let's say this is like a cheek. That's like a cheek. And then we need some shape for the eyes. So if we go like 1, 2, and then like that. Oh, okay. We come up here and do the same thing for the eyes. Hello. 1, 2. So that'll be like the outer parts of the eye. And then we put like the black of the eye right there. Or like the inner part of the eye. And then we just kind of fill this part in. Maybe like that. Let's kind of see what that looks like. Why is it raining? It's always raining on this island. Oh, he does look like a cute little frog. Okay. I don't like how close his legs are. I do like the way his face looks. That looks cute. But yeah, that the legs look really, really close to me. Well, I don't know. We're going to have water coming out of there too, so let's kind of see what that looks like. We put water here. I think maybe that's okay, but maybe I need to kind of build this part out in the back so it doesn't look so strange. What did I just do there? It's like one. It already looks like that on that side. Okay, so let's back up and see how he looks. His face just looks huge compared to his body. Maybe we can fix that by doing... And it also looks a little terrifying in the back there. So let's try to fill some of these gaps in here. Like that. If I put a block, well, I could put a block there and there. Let's see if that helped at all. It did. Yeah. Now it just looks, he kind of looks like a bobblehead almost. So let's go ahead and finish that off. We should probably have his head fill that area. This came together really quickly. I'm actually shocked how quickly this just came together. I was thinking, oh no, I'm gonna have to rip this thing down like 50 times. I don't know what I'm doing. But no, it looks cool. So this is loosely based off, maybe not loosely, like highly inspired by a build I saw on Reddit. We need to texturize this. I just don't think this is the block to do it with, because I think it's going to be like too different. And I think the only other green that's kind of dark like that would be like green concrete. And I don't really want to do that. So maybe we'll just leave them as is. I was planning on doing some like texturing and things like that, but I don't know if he really needs it. So, all right, that's just the first part of this little build here. So we have to get rid of this water. And then what I'm envisioning here is that this lake, or this little pond here, the bottom of the water is actually crystals from the amethyst cave. I think that will look really, really cool. So I'm going to just shred out this ground real quick, and then we'll fill it in with water. Actually, I can't do that because I'll see that, and that will drive me crazy because there should not be grass there. So, yeah, let me just rip this out really fast. We'll be right back. Okay, the ground's all ripped out now, and I'm going to go and grab my amethyst base, which we found that amethyst cave like quite a few episodes back. And because we're here on the island so much building and doing all this stuff, the crystals are growing like crazy. But I think because of the other amethyst caves that we've kind of shredded already, we should have more than enough crystals to fill in the base of that. So this flooring is basically what I'm thinking will be at the bottom of that area. So, and we probably, yeah, why not? We could probably take some of these and decorate with them. We could definitely get more of these. That's not a problem. So I'm just going to take maybe, I don't think that there was even 64. Well, yeah, 63. Maybe we'll need it. So let me just take it. And you can use these crystals to make more of these blocks. So me using that on this build is totally fine. But like this definitely feels like a Valentine's Day-ish block to me. So, yeah. If it will stop raining... Oh, this island and rain, it's just... This Let's Play is just... It could be summed up in two different things. It would be really, really random, creepy sounds happening constantly, and then rain. And lastly, tons of positivity. Because that's what we're all about here. I think this is going to look cool. Yeah, I think this will be pretty cool here. One thing we are going to need is to get an infinite water source going here. Oh no, so I was good. I didn't actually need that other one, so we'll start it there. Get our second bucket. And we put it right there, and have infinite water here now. And we can just fill this all in everywhere. And anytime there's a space where there's 3, it will kind of start filling itself in, as you saw there. Ooh. I didn't realize that I had created that little water escape here. Which I was just about to say, hopefully it didn't mess up any flowers, but totally... it's only 1 row, so it wasn't that bad. Alright. Let's get this bucket back, and get this done. At some point, which it just happened, it will level itself out anyways. So we can go ahead and throw that in there. And see what that looks like. See, I think that looks cool. That looks really cool to me. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And might as well fill our bucket. And now it's just a matter of decorating. And since we have this kind of crystallized area over here, we can... Ooh, I don't want to do that. We can put some of these crystals around. Not too many. You don't want to go crazy or anything like that. But it'll give this little area kind of its own little look, and that'll be cool. And then we'll go ahead and get some flowers going here in a second. And that should finish it off. Looks a little plain like right there. Maybe we'll put one last one in this corner. Oh, I knew I was going to do that before I even did it. I was like, that one's definitely going sideways. All right. We should think about kind of putting some lights behind him. I think that would be kind of cool and interesting. By his face. I think probably lanterns would work well there. So let me grab those. And if it's nighttime, actually, maybe I can sleep and this rain will stop. Yes. All right, rain, go away, please. Please. And it looks like it did. So let's get that. We're going to need these flowers. Let's see, one of these chests have... Yeah, here we go. I don't know. We might need some dirt. We're not going to need the wool anymore. I'm going to have such a cleanup after this series is over. Like, just so much putting things away. Because there are just things all over the place right now. So let's go ahead and pop these in up here. I think if we just put them right behind his face, we'll get a nice kind of glowing effect back there. So maybe one here. We won't actually be able to see that until nighttime, but I think it'll look pretty nice. Okay, and now that we have that, we can go ahead, throw some of these around. And for sure, we're gonna need some lily pads, which we don't have right now. So there are some things that we'll have to touch up in this area once this series kind of wraps. Because there are just some things we just don't have right now. So, but that's not a big deal. We can do that pretty easily. I have some bone meal that I just put away, and I think I threw it right over here by a picnic area. I did like these candles, so we have that going. Yep, I only have 5 bone meal, but we don't need that many. We just need some more of these flowers. So, and we really don't need like a ton. Just enough to kind of place around. All right, that's good. 10 is more than enough. So I did want to focus a little more kind of pink over here because that was in the inspiration photo that I found for this build, but also, and that was just the frog. I just found a picture of the frog. But, my frog definitely looks a little different than the one that's on Reddit. But yeah, thank you to whoever posted that. But I think the pink is important because it kind of offsets that green. But we have so many orange flowers alongside of the green here that I would like to incorporate at least a little bit of orange. So let's go ahead and make some of these guys. There we go. And then I think that's gonna wrap this up. This series has been fun. I've enjoyed this. I really enjoyed the Halloween series. I know I say that a lot because, you know, I just love Halloween so much. But this has been really fun too, kind of doing something a little softer. Yeah, it's been cool and kind of building differently than I've ever built. I've never done any kind of like Valentine's Day Minecraft builds ever. Like, I don't think I've even like ever looked at Valentine's Day Minecraft builds online or anything like that. So that's been cool. This is screaming lily pads. So we'll get some more to kind of replace the ones in here, but I just feel like that it's got a frog on it. Like we need at least a couple. And then we can fish for some lily pads. So interesting fact about lily pads, Minecraft considers them junk. So my like super awesome fishing pole is not what we want to use for something like that. And maybe like one there. Yeah, that looks, well, I think maybe he needs to go like here. No, I was trying to move it one over. It's hard to tell where you're like placing things in water. Yeah, that. Aw, that looks cute. Oh, come on. I was just about to take the thumbnail photo. Let's pretend that didn't oh, now there's... Okay, hang on. Hang on. Alright, there we go. That'll make for a good thumbnail. I'll just raise it up just a little. Adorable. And I think we might as well just go ahead and maybe spread this down just a little bit because we have some to do that with. We'll just make it feel like it's spreading out of this particular little area right here. We've got a couple small ones that we can throw down here. There really isn't much happening here. Can I put those underwater? You can. Cool. And we've got some more flowers. Can we put those underwater? We cannot. We got like 4 of these, so why not just throw them around somewhere? Just to give even more kind of liveliness and color to this area. And as we're doing that, we can kind of enjoy the build in its completion here. Oops, I did not want to do that. I wanted to add some more vines to that area because I feel like we need to have every tree in this area vined up, for sure. Like, absolutely. No doubt about it. We got 2 more of these pink flowers. Maybe we'll put one there. And maybe one right here by the picnic area. That looks cool. And I think just tidying up just a little, we wind up filling in some of these blank spaces behind the frog. So we can come over here. So the mountain still looks like a mountain. And we probably want to put grass there. And maybe grass here. And that should be dirt. There's never grass underneath top dirt, so like you can't have these. That can wind up turning into grass, and that would be fine. Or things are fine over there. Yeah, that looks cool. And it does. It kind of looks like his back legs are kind of bent up. And yeah, he's kind of blushing and stuff. It's really cool. All right, guys, a little bit of a bonus here. How could we not walk through this thing at night with the moon up and the stars out? I mean, when I was building this and going through all these different builds, this is kind of how I thought this would be viewed. Is at nighttime, we have our nice well-lit gazebo in here where we can sit and chill by the water. We can walk through our little garden path. Looks so cool, and it's only going to look cooler as time goes on. These vines are going to spread everywhere. We've got our little viewing station. We can come, and putting those lanterns behind the eyes totally worked. Looks great. We've got all of our coral down there and our fish just everywhere. Come back to our path. We've got this awesome glowberry kind of farm going on here. Come up here, we've got our nice picnic area with our cake and our drinks, and got this nice heart that we've designed. And then lastly, we've got our frog in the kind of, we wouldn't actually walk over here. This isn't intended to be viewed like that, but this looks really cool. I really like that actually. It looks very cool. And then as you're coming down too, you would see that. You would see that the lake is kind of sparkling down there. There's something kind of magical happening here. And then with these leaves giving these particle effects all over here, it's just looking so cool. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this, because I know I have. This whole thing has been a really, really fun adventure, and I'm excited that I got to do this and that you got to come along with me through this building process. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. Have a fantastic Valentine's Day for whatever that means for you and looks like for you. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Mining Positivity. Bye guys.